From the depths of the ocean to the heart of the forest, predators have captivated our imaginations for millennia. Their power and prowess inspire both awe and fear, leading to a tapestry of tales woven around their existence. But how much of what we believe is truly rooted in reality? Today we embark on a journey to unravel the truth about these magnificent creatures. We'll delve into the world of apex predators, separating fact from fiction, and uncovering the fascinating realities behind the myths. Join me as we explore the intricate lives of these often misunderstood animals. Our journey takes us across diverse landscapes, from the sun-drenched savannas of Africa to the icy depths of the Arctic Ocean. We will encounter creatures of astonishing power and agility, each perfectly adapted to their environment. Get ready to challenge your preconceptions and discover the truth about some of the world's most captivating creatures. The Great White Shark, a name that sends shivers down the spines of many, conjuring images of a relentless human hunting machine. This perception, fueled by sensationalized stories and Hollywood blockbusters, has cemented their place as the ocean's ultimate villain. But is this fear justified, or are we misjudging an animal whose evolutionary history stretches back millions of years, long before humans walked the earth? The reality is far more nuanced. Sharks, like all creatures, are driven by instinct and necessity. Their primary prey consists of seals, sea lions, and fish, animals far more abundant and easier to catch than any human swimmer. While encounters with humans do occur, they are incredibly rare and often the result of mistaken identity. A shark might mistake a surfer on a board for a seal silhouetted against the surface, leading to an unfortunate but unintentional interaction. In fact, statistically speaking, you're more likely to be struck by lightning than attacked by a shark. To put it into perspective, millions of people enjoy the ocean's embrace every year, while shark attacks remain exceptionally low. The true threat to sharks, ironically, comes not from their reputation as man-eaters, but from our own actions. Overfishing, habitat destruction, and climate change are pushing these ancient mariners to the brink. Their slow reproductive rates make them particularly vulnerable to these threats, and the consequences of their decline could be catastrophic for the delicate balance of our oceans. So the next time you encounter a story of a shark attack, remember the bigger picture. These are not mindless monsters, but vital components of a healthy ecosystem that we have a responsibility to protect. Few animals in folklore are as demonized as the wolf. Cast as the villain in countless fairy tales, their haunting howls echoing through the night have long instilled fear in the hearts of humans. This perception paints them as bloodthirsty predators, lurking at the edges of civilization, waiting to pounce on unsuspecting victims. But does this image reflect the true nature of these social and intelligent creatures? To understand wolves, we must venture into their domain, the dense forests and windswept tundra, and observe their behavior through an objective lens. Wolves, like us, are highly social animals, living and hunting in tightly knit packs with complex social structures. They rely on cooperation and communication, not mindless aggression, to survive in often harsh environments. Their primary prey consists of large herbivores like deer and elk, animals that far outweigh any human. Attacks on humans are incredibly rare, often occurring only when the wolves are desperate or feel threatened. In reality, wolves play a crucial role in maintaining the health of their ecosystems. As apex predators, they help regulate prey populations, preventing overgrazing and ensuring the long-term stability of the entire food web. Their presence can even have cascading effects, benefiting a wide range of species, from scavengers who feast on their kills to plant life that thrives in their absence. The fear surrounding wolves stems largely from misunderstanding and exaggeration. While caution is always advised when encountering wildlife, it's important to remember that wolves are more likely to avoid humans than to pose a threat. By appreciating their ecological importance and challenging the myths surrounding them, we can learn to coexist with these magnificent creatures and ensure their survival for generations to come. Crocodiles, with their formidable size and bone-crushing jaws, are often perceived as apex predators targeting large prey. However, their diet is diverse and opportunistic. These ancient reptiles are masters of energy conservation, choosing meals to maximize reward and minimize effort. Crocodiles exhibit remarkable adaptability in feeding habits. From the Nile crocodile in African waterways to the American alligator in southeastern swamps, their prey selection reflects environmental diversity. They might snatch a fish or ambush a bird. Their diet includes snakes, turtles, and insects. This adaptability ensures their survival in diverse habitats for millions of years. The notion that crocodiles are limited to hunting large prey stems from a misunderstanding of their evolutionary strategy. Their hunting techniques are not solely reliant on brute force but rather on stealth, patience, and a keen understanding of their surroundings. A crocodile lying in wait beneath the water's surface, its eyes and nostrils barely breaking the surface, might appear to be targeting a drinking zebra. However, its true intentions may lie with the unsuspecting fish darting beneath its snout. This adaptable approach to hunting allows crocodiles to conserve energy and avoid unnecessary risks. Why expend considerable effort pursuing a large and potentially dangerous prey item when a smaller, more easily obtained meal is readily available? The reality is that crocodiles, like many predators, are driven by opportunity and efficiency. Their diet is shaped by the availability of food sources within their environment, and their hunting strategies reflect a balance between maximizing caloric intake and minimizing energy expenditure. The cheetah, a marvel of evolution, reigns supreme as the fastest land animal on Earth. Its sleek physique and powerful legs propel it across the African plains with astonishing speed, reaching velocities that leave other predators in the dust. However, this remarkable speed, while essential for their hunting success, does not translate to being the strongest predator. In the intricate web of life that is the African savanna, strength takes on many forms, and raw power alone does not guarantee dominance. Cheetahs, despite their incredible speed, are relatively lightly built compared to other large predators. Their slender frames are adapted for agility and acceleration, allowing them to chase down swift prey like gazelles. This emphasis on speed comes at a cost. Cheetahs lack the sheer muscle mass and bone density of larger predators like lions and hyenas, making them vulnerable in confrontations. The African savanna is a battleground where survival often hinges on a delicate balance of strengths and weaknesses. Cheetahs, while not the strongest in a physical sense, have carved out their niche through unmatched speed and agility. Their hunting strategy revolves around swift chases, relying on bursts of acceleration and rapid changes in direction to outmaneuver their prey. However, this approach requires open terrain and leaves them vulnerable to theft by stronger rivals. Lions and hyenas, with their superior size and strength, often challenge cheetahs for their hard-earned kills. These confrontations rarely end in the cheetah's favor, forcing them to relinquish their prey to avoid injury or death. This constant threat from larger predators highlights the challenges faced by cheetahs despite their remarkable speed. It underscores the fact that survival in the animal kingdom relies on a complex interplay of factors, where speed is but one piece of the puzzle. Bears, with their imposing size and powerful claws, often evoke a sense of trepidation in humans. They are often portrayed as aggressive beasts, quick to attack and posing a constant threat. However, this perception is a misconception, fueled by fear and a lack of understanding. Bears are generally not aggressive and typically avoid confrontation with humans. From polar bears in the Arctic to grizzlies in North American forests, these creatures exhibit diverse behaviors. Most bears are more interested in finding food and raising their young than in seeking out humans to attack. The key to coexisting with bears lies in understanding their behavior and respecting their boundaries. Bears, like most wild animals, are primarily driven by instinct and self-preservation. They are most likely to exhibit aggression when they feel threatened, are protecting their young, or are surprised. Encounters between bears and humans are often the result of human encroachment into bear habitats. As human populations expand and wilderness areas shrink, the likelihood of encountering a bear increases. However, these encounters do not have to end in conflict. By taking simple precautions such as making noise while hiking, storing food securely, and giving bears a wide berth when spotted, humans can significantly reduce the risk of provoking an aggressive response. It's crucial to remember that bears are an integral part of healthy ecosystems. By fostering respect for these creatures and their role in the natural world, we can work towards a future where humans and bears can coexist peacefully. Snakes. Creatures that evoke both fear and fascination in equal measure. Their sinuous movements and unblinking gaze have for centuries fueled myths and misconceptions about their nature. One of the most pervasive of these myths is that snakes are inherently aggressive, always ready to strike at any human that crosses their path. The reality, however, is far more nuanced. Snakes, like most creatures in the wild, are driven by instinct and survival. Their primary goal is not to seek out humans as prey, but rather to find food, secure their territory, and avoid becoming prey themselves. The vast majority of snake species are not equipped to tackle large prey like humans. Their venom, while potentially dangerous, is a precious resource, primarily used for hunting and defense against other animals. An encounter with a human is far more likely to result in a hasty retreat by the snake than an unprovoked attack. It is important to remember that snakes, despite their fearsome reputation, are often preyed upon by larger animals. Birds of prey, mongooses, and even other snakes pose a constant threat. This vulnerability makes them naturally cautious and wary of potential danger. When confronted with a large, unfamiliar creature like a human, a snake's first instinct is almost always to flee. They rely on camouflage and their ability to disappear into the undergrowth to avoid detection. Only when cornered or feeling threatened will a snake resort to defensive measures. Even then, many snakes will opt for warning displays before resorting to a bite. Rattlesnakes, for example, will shake their iconic tails, producing a loud buzzing sound to deter potential attackers. Cobras, with their dramatic hoods, stand tall and hiss, hoping to intimidate their adversary. These defensive behaviors are a testament to the fact that snakes, rather than being aggressive hunters of humans, are in fact creatures of caution, preferring to avoid confrontation whenever possible. The African savanna. A timeless landscape where life and death engage in an eternal dance. Lions with their majestic manes stalk through the tall grasses, their powerful muscles rippling beneath their tawny coats. They are the apex predators, masters of their domain, and yet, contrary to popular belief, their existence is far from one of leisurely killing sprees. The life of a predator is governed by a fundamental law of nature: survival. Every chase, every pounce, every ounce of energy expended carries a cost. A failed hunt can mean hunger, exhaustion, and even death. Unlike humans, who often hunt for sport or pleasure, predators are driven solely by the need to fuel their bodies and provide for their young. Every kill is a calculated risk, a delicate balance between the potential reward of a meal and the very real possibility of injury or failure. Consider the cheetah, a blur of spotted fur streaking across the plains in pursuit of its prey. Its incredible speed is both a blessing and a curse. While it allows the cheetah to outrun its rivals, it also consumes vast amounts of energy, making each chase a gamble. If the cheetah is successful, it must then defend its hard-earned kill from opportunistic scavengers like hyenas and vultures, ever watchful for a chance to steal a meal. Even for the most skilled hunters, a kill is not a guarantee of sustenance. The predator's role in the ecosystem is not simply to kill indiscriminately, it is to maintain balance. By targeting the weak, the sick, and the old, predators ensure the health and vitality of prey populations, preventing overgrazing and preserving the delicate harmony of the natural world. From the depths of the ocean to the heights of the Himalayas, predators play a vital role in the intricate web of life. They are not monsters to be feared, but rather creatures of instinct and adaptation, shaped by millennia of evolution. The myths and misconceptions that surround them often stem from a lack of understanding of their true nature. Sharks, wolves, crocodiles, cheetahs, bears, snakes, these animals are not inherently malicious but rather essential components of healthy ecosystems. By shedding light on the truth behind these myths, we can begin to appreciate the vital role predators play in maintaining the balance of our planet. It is through knowledge and understanding that we can foster coexistence and ensure the survival of these magnificent creatures for generations to come. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.